what could even happen now? Am I going to be back in the future? I think that was old York talking, or old Zach talking, I guess, to be fair. But am I going to be in the future now? Oh, yo, I'm old Zach.
I just love the look of glistening green.
Oh my God! It's the song! I'm going slow just to, I'm waiting for it. Where is it?
Reflecting the radiance of the sun.
Ooh, there it is. That is the spot, boy. Oh, hell yeah.
Just picture on a clear summer day, a cold beer in one hand, gazing out from your porch onto the
I don't even know I don't even know who's talking right now.
Doesn't get much better than this. That's how you feel. A well-kept garden and a cold beer, the ultimate combination. They go hand in hand, just like hot dogs and sporting events.
Who is talking right now?
That grass, it's got a bit of a nerve to it.
I don't even know who's speaking, but I'm into it just because of the music.
Keep coming back and turn your eyes away for a little.
I'm so glad that there was at least one part with the song in there. They knew that they had to have it in here. At some point, they knew that they had to have the Deadly Premonition 1 theme in here.
And you can't even stand to look at what it's become. That's why people work so hard to cut their grass. Like it's some ordeal they've been tasked with by the big man in the sky. Oh. And it never ends. Understand me, Zach? If you want to stop cutting your grass,
Zach.
you need to either submit to its growth, or
Is this his dad talking to him?
that's all humans can really do. Hard work never really gets you anywhere.
Okay, never mind. I don't think that it's his dad.
Wasted efforts. You following me here? Now just be honest with yourself. Be honest, Francis Zach Morgan.
Who's talking to me? Who is that? Oh my God, it's fucking Kaysen. Don't you whistle that song. You don't deserve to hear its tune. It was Kaysen talking to me? That sounds like some shit Kaysen would say.
Like a little boy who was given up
Oh, he looks pissed.
finally reuniting with his true parents.
Get his ass.
Look, even little Willie here is beside himself with
Why is Willie here? Willie didn't die at the end. He walked off with me.
Oh dear.
Damn it!
Get him.
Gonna kill you!
Do it. Get his ass, or Zach. None of this is coming to my mind. What is happening? Oh shit. Oh shit. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool,
Let
York.
her go!
Or Zach, sorry.
Hell's gotten into you!
Not cool, Zach. Not cool. Zach, you've gone gray. You're growling like a tiger. That's not Kaysen.
Jeez, are you okay?
Yo, Simon. I didn't know you had hands like that. You put them down. Also, I thought she was inside the room. Why was she outside the room in that part? Let me guess. Assaulting a federal agent.
That should do it.
You don't understand the shit I just saw.
Well, no turning back now. How should we clean this up?
I'm searching the room.
You already searched the room. You didn't find anything. I can't believe that Kaysen was in my brain. No wonder he doesn't like red and shit, man. Kaysen's an asshole.
This room is pure insanity. But I can't let it shake me. Why did you come here, Aaliyah?
Oh, that's Lena and PJ up there. That's the deer and the bear.
Remember the real reason you decided to investigate Morgan's house in the first place. We came here to find a missing girl.
And that's Candy on the bed?
Patricia Clarkson isn't here, and he's done nothing except narrowly skirt the thin line of legality in all the right ways. He's so abnormal. How can there not be a single shred of evidence against him?
Because he's not breaking the law. He's trying to uphold the law. There's a difference.
Come on, Agent Jones. I know you're hiding something.
What are you talking about?
Where the hell did you
You've been
learn to
watching
pistol
him
whip
for
that
4.5
guy like that?
years, haven't you? Can you really stand here and tell me that you never saw a single one of the strange signs I'm picking up on now?
What signs?
Deadly premonitions.
What? Whoa, she said the name of the game too!
Preparations for kidnapping or terrorist activities. Sexual depravity, violent tendencies, self-mutilation.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, how do you know that all this isn't just to
Or even just
restage
contacting
the
a specific
investigation?
person periodically.
Nope, nada. He doesn't fit any of that. You think I'd really ignore something that obvious? I may be a schlub, but I'm still an FBI agent.
Then why didn't you do anything about this room?
Does
Or
this
did you
room
merely
have any
choose to
windows to
ignore
see
his
into,
abnormal
dumbass?
proclivities?
You want to know what I did? I did my damn job. End of story. I was outside the entire time. How do you expect me to notice a room like this from out there? It's as simple as that. At least it was, until you dragged me into this whole mess. Don't blame me just because your big investigation ended up leading nowhere.
Then tell me the truth. After seeing this room, can you really say that man is in his right mind? He kept this room a total secret from you for over 4.5 years. No normal human is capable of such a feat. Only a true genius. Or a true monster.
I choose to believe the first one.
Can you really guarantee that he won't try anything if we just let him go here?
Well,
Then you need to help me. Find some sort of evidence that we can use to make him reveal what he's plotting.
okay.
Yeah, I think you're the one that's starting to break the law now. I just gotta be real. Like, you're asking to kind of do some illegal shit here.
Daniel Clarkson. The file said his only real talent was his ability to pick up women.
Really? Even with
But
the
when
one
I
hand?
spoke with
I
him
bet
in
the
the
one hand
warehouse,
helps him pick up
he
women.
seemed
Let's be
dignified.
honest.
Like marrying into the
Like an
Clarkson
accomplished
family
man.
must
Sorry, I
have
didn't
put
mean
him
to
through
skip
a
past
lot.
that.
Why do you think Jethro here survived?
Why?
I mean, doesn't he look like the kind of guy who'd die first in a horror movie?
Yeah, no, actually, that's a
He
pretty
married into
valid
the
point.
Clarkson family.
But he's not real
He didn't
blood.
possess Clarkson blood, so he had nothing to do
To be
with
fair,
Helena
neither did
Dolan's
Melvin, though.
plan.
But, you know, he
The
did try to help.
Blood purge thing? But if that was all there was to
Damn,
it,
so he married into the
Helena
whole
Dolan
family, and
wouldn't
he
have
was
killed
fully on the
anyone but
outside
Clarksons,
still.
right?
He felt like an outsider even whenever he was fully integrated into the family.
Yet a ton of the Clarkson gang members died, along with Sheriff Woods. Doesn't add up.
She did whatever it took to achieve her goals. She'd kill if the plan required it. But killing people outside of the Clarkson family was never a priority. Her ultimate goal was to cut off the Clarkson bloodline. Maybe he was always meant to be an assistant to the goddess of fertility.
What, like a servant?
He was the kind of person who was most in his element when he had someone to serve.
Yeah, he's not much. Well,
Even afterwards, he let Patricia take over the estate, while he became
oh
her
shit,
assistant.
really?
As soon as he settled into his role, the townspeople started to respect him.
Oh, that's
now
good.
They practically revere him, and he's even earned himself a nickname, One-Armed Danny.
No, that's good, because, you know, he really started out as a
So you
shithead.
think his
He's really
life
having
played
a
out
full character
exactly the way
turnaround, huh?
Professor R planned it to go? Talk about tragic.
I mean, he never did anything too fucked up to us. He was a dick, but he never like outwardly tried to kill us or anything. So to be fair, I have a lot less against him than I do a lot of the other characters.
Photograph of Patricia Clarkson. I thought she was imprisoned right here in
At this
room,
point, I dislike Danny less than I dislike Melvin,
but there was no one here. Where
because
could she be then?
Melvin straight up put Patricia through hell, tried to kill Patricia, tried to kill me, knocked my ass out, lied to me. And he killed multiple people, or at least he killed one person. Technically, he killed multiple people. He was aiming to kill his wife as well, which was
I
Patricia's
so
mom.
positive, but she isn't here. There is something about this room, though. Agent Jones, what do you think?
Danny's just a dumbass. So, you know, I genuinely, I hold a lot less contempt in my heart for that
I'm
man.
not as smart as you. Why are you even asking me?
That, and I think he wants to kiss York on the, he wants to kiss York on the lips. And you know what, I kind of respect that he was like,
Are
I
you
can't look
hiding
at you too
something?
long. I feel weird.
Of course not. Knock it off. Me? Hiding something? Ha! That's a good one.
That is the most incriminating sound I've ever heard leave someone's lips, Simon. I gotta be real with you.
I got nothing to hide.
He's digging the hole deeper.
I thought I would find answers in this room. I thought that Patricia would be here, but I was wrong. This room is only filled with photos of people related to the case and the handiwork of a madman.
He's recreating the
Feels
case,
like
trying to
I'm
get to the bottom of it,
wandering through a
man.
heavy mist. Why is Morgan showcasing those women's photos? And that bed?
All three of them are important now.
Sheriff Melvin Woods. I never met him myself, but his face makes him look like a very nice guy.
Yeah, you'd think that,
His
wouldn't
background
you?
in childhood didn't have any red flags either. Yet we're supposed to believe that he was one of the masterminds behind that entire incident?
No, he just was following orders, but he is not
You love
squeaky clean,
someone
bro.
from
He's
the
a little
bottom of your
asshole.
heart. Would you ever be able to marry someone else? Or kill for them?
Whoa.
No.
What are we talking about?
I never heard of any kind of motive like that in any other murder
If
case.
someone was trying to convince me to kill someone,
Just
I'd
keep
immediately be
feeling
like,
like
I don't
you're
think
being
this
fed a
person loves
story
me.
that
I
he
think
made
that
up
this
in his
person is
mind."
using the shit out of me.
True. Honestly, without having experienced what that's like, I can't really say what I'd do. But I'd never try and force love to happen if it didn't seem like it was meant to be.
Damn, and Simon is like,
There are 3.5
Responsible.
billion women on this planet.
he's very
There's got to be more than one specific person
psychologically
anyone can fall deeply in
put
love
together
with,
here, man.
right?
But what if we were talking about pizza?
That's a very valid
No.
statement that he put together. If pizza tried to get him to
You
kill
just
someone,
discovered the perfect ultimate pizza.
would you kill
But you
for
aren't
it?
allowed to take even a single bite unless you kill someone for the cook.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever loved someone with all your heart?
What kind of person do you take me for?
That's my line.
I think he just said that he would.
Is this supposed to be the altar from the site where Lise
Oh, that's
Clarkson's body
Lise.
was found? Why would he want to replicate that inside of his own home?
I thought that
There's
was Candy.
no way this man is sane.
I thought that was representing Candy laying in the bed being, you know, who she was. Oh, no way. Did I miss out on the other one? They were all lit up.
Why did Lise have to die first?
Damn, I guess I missed the investigative part about the picture. Is that a squirrel? Yeah, well, fuck them thieving ass squirrels. I don't even feel bad.
What is this?
A dead squirrel.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I don't blame them, dude. They're little fucking thieves.
After she lost her family in the
Oh, never mind.
Bukhari
Haha.
incident, she went to go live at the Clarkson estate.
Damn, she really moved up
And
in the
once
world,
she
huh?
grew up,
All the
she
way to
assumed
full-on
control of their
mansion.
empire seemingly without any hesitation. She must be strong. How did she eventually come to accept her cursed blood and the fate it placed on her shoulders?
You can quit saying cursed blood and just say inbredness, you know what I mean? I get what you're
The
saying
one
with
who
that.
took her in after the incident was Daniel Clarkson, the next in line to succeed the Clarkson family.
And I guarantee you he did that as a way of, you know, owing York. He was like, all
He's the
right,
one
well,
that
this
ended
dude
up
did a lot
raising
for
her
me.
From that point onwards. Isn't fate strange? In the end, two people who were completely unrelated by blood ended up inheriting that house.
Yeah, you're right. But sometimes I wonder, what is family anyway?
Once again, dude,
Go back far enough, we're all strangers to one another.
Simon is super psychologically mature here for certain thoughts, and then other things
We're
he's
talking
just
countless
completely fucking
generations,
idiotic about.
marriages and birth, you know.
Humans love to deify the rules they create. It's almost like that's been an unwritten law from the very start. This room paints such a bizarre picture, but upon closer look I can see some strange sort of pattern to it all. Was Morgan trying to recreate something with all this?
Oh my god, are you finally
So-
getting it?
There must be a reason for all of these weird...
Quit calling him Morgan, by the way. Call him
hideous
Zach.
things.
Everyone calls him Zach.
When Helena Doman attacked the estate, he just happened to be somewhere else. Whether it was through luck or simple coincidence, that's how he managed to survive.
Yeah, that's true. He would have been blown up otherwise. And trust
When
me, no
Helena
one likes
Doman
getting
returned
blown up.
home, someone must have let her inside.
You think that was her brother-in-law, Daniel?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't think about
alligators
that.
did chomp his arm off. He probably had it in for old man PJ too.
Well, he also probably wouldn't think twice about it. He's like, well, she's actual bloodline. Like, of course I'm going to let her in.
I don't think he had anything to do with this.
Why not?
You're making it out to be more complicated than it really is. That's always the problem with people like you. Too smart for your own good.
Honestly,
get
they
to the
probably
point.
just let her in. Like I said, she was...
Professor R marched
via
straight
the
through the front
bloodline.
door to the mansion.
Yeah,
She
no.
arrived right at her destination using the quickest route possible without having to undergo a single security check.
I know. My question is, how was she able to do that?
Because she's a Clarkson.
Because she's family.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if PJ disowned her. He never stopped loving his son. A father would never abandon his child, no matter how much they failed to fulfill his expectations.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't
That's what being
you?
a parent is all about.
Meanwhile, Melvin put a knife up to Patricia's neck. I'm not letting that go. I'm sorry. It's not happening. I get that he can apologize at the
Don't
end
look
of all
at me
that
like
shit,
that.
but
I
it took him
know,
way
I
too
know.
long to
I
come to
don't
that
have a son
realization.
myself, but I have a father. He's still back in my hometown managing the printing plant my grandfather started. He'll be turning 80 soon. He wanted me to take over the place, but as you can see, I'm out here. But I know how this whole thing works. Even though I haven't seen him in forever,
Oh, damn. He said that he'd welcome him back with open arms. My bad. I keep on accidentally skipping
A
through some
woman
of these,
so
and it makes me
beautiful,
sad.
She felt like she could make it as an actress in Hollywood. And this is how she ended up.
Yeah, and Melvin did it.
Sometimes it seems like God abandoned us humans a long time ago. I feel it more and more with each new case.
And once again, Melvin did it.
Galena Clarkson
I ain't letting
went
it
to
go.
California
Melvin's
to
an
become
asshole. The game
actress.
keeps trying to paint him like he turned
But
around at
things
the
never
very
took
end there.
off
He
for her,
didn't.
So she eventually returned home.
Not for me.
Then she murdered her own daughter and ended up like this.
He betrayed me
Where did
and my
she go
trust, all right? I liked him. I thought he was a
Did
chill
manage to
guy. I
appear in a
forgot
few
how
movies, right?
fucked up he was.
Not as any characters with actual names. And never with much clothes on.
Ooh.
so that's the only value they saw in her, huh? Sorry, that was insensitive.
It's an everyday occurrence in that world. She was also bullied a lot.
Bullied? How?
They'd cut up her costumes, her scripts, and even her own clothes. Everywhere she went. Then after 3 years of that, her stylist chopped off a chunk of her hair. By accident.
Why? Why is
Are you
everyone bullying
kidding
her?
me?
I mean, was she a dick?
I did a little investigating on this. In the end, a self-titled big cheese producer tricked her. She almost ended up going into porn.
Oh, shit.
Not hard to imagine what would have happened after that.
One witness said that after returning to Lucare, she refused to use scissors to cut anything.
Damn, well, that makes me feel bad for Galena. Poor bastard.
I've seen the bedrooms of countless violent criminals, but this one, is on a completely different level. It's beyond insane.
It's so funny because like that visual alone for some reason gives me big.
What's
Ever
that?
watch Twin Peaks: The Return? It gives me big Diane vibes.
A hunting trophy, a brown bear.
What? I
with a
swear I looked at the other
dragonfly
one.
eye patch.
Why is it smoking a cigar?
It's probably supposed to represent Philip J. Clarkson's body.
Oh yeah, because it got stuck on the chandelier.
And the elk is...
Helena Doman.
So that's why it's got such good taste in fashion. And
It is pretty
this
dripped
one
out.
Is Galena Clarkson?
Why did he want to line up corpses that were killed in different places, all together in a single room? Red seeds? Rope tied around a lighting fixture. What could it mean?
Oh my God! It's got the tree symbol. Holy shit! I saw that. You can't.
Sure it's okay to press that?
You can't pull that past me. Oh no! And then whatever you put. Oh
Won't know until we try.
no! I know what's gonna happen here. They're all gonna be lined up in the shape of the fucking tree.
Hey, it's Woodstock.
They're all gonna be arranged in the
Look,
shape of the
a
tree
peace sign.
symbol. Oh my God! No, it's not a peace sign, man.
Love
it's a
and
tree.
peace, man. Even I can figure out what this is from. It's Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin,
Oh, see, and he's right back to being a
Grateful
dumbass.
Dead, and Led Zeppelin. But I shouldn't have to explain it to a music nut like you, right?
That isn't a peace mark. It's
Nope.
upside down. You don't need to be a music nut to see that.
Who says that's the top part? If you're looking from Lisa's head, this is the top part, making it a big, fat peace mark.
Yeah, but you don't stand from
No,
that
this
end.
is the ground.
Where's your proof?
The seeds.
The red seeds. Seeds go in the ground, right?
Shit.
That makes this wall the bottom. Lisa's head is clearly at the top. Period. Also, Agent Jones. Led Zeppelin never played at Woodstock.
Ooh. Yeah, Mr. Music Nut.
He's representing a human with a hunting trophy made from an animal. I feel like I'm looking at a piece of modern art done in really bad taste.
All right, so those are all important again. Let's go ahead and get the Greenvale case file out of the way.
Over the Le Carré case together with the Greenvale case.
They did take place one after another from my
Just as I thought, these
understanding.
two cases are connected, but in a different way from what I originally thought.
Yeah, no, it's these red seeds.
Anna Graham, the first victim of the Greenvale case. Her body was found hanging from a tree, like a goddess being worshipped in a sanctuary.
Oh my God, you're right. It was a very similar thing with
Meanwhile,
the whole
Lise
goddess
Clarkson was
thing going
found on
on.
the bank of a river in an area that had been fashioned into an altar.
Ones were just goddess of fertility, and the other was goddess of the
person
forest.
who gruesomely ended the life of that young woman must be brought to justice.
And goddess of the forest makes a lot more sense, though. I'm just saying, considering that they all come from red seeds and shit
completely
like
agree.
that. I'm just throwing that out
They
there.
both still had their whole lives ahead of them.
The Le Carré case and the Greenvale case. According to my investigation, the one key that links both cases is Francis Zach Morgan.
How are you just ignoring the red trees and the red seeds that are linked between them?
But if we look at the cases from his point of view, we see one more connection.
Thank
the red
you.
seeds are also present in both cases.
Thank you.
I believed that he was the one who brought them to both towns.
No, dumbass.
Maybe.
They were already there
No.
via an outside
mind.
party. No, you were close, Aaliyah. Come on.
He took in the daughter of the man who murdered his beloved wife and daughter. That's quite the feat.
Like I said, probably as a favor to Zach or York back then.
Sure seems like our friend Daniel here was just destined to suffer. He crossed the entire continent and married into the Clarkson family, all for the sake of the woman he loved. But then the love of his life became a drug addict and ended up murdering their very own daughter. And she too was murdered as part of her big brother's conspiracy. Finally, in order to prove that he
I
could take
keep forgetting that
responsibility for the
Galena was
family,
his wife.
he
I
gave
don't know
up
why I
his
keep thinking
right
it's
arm to his
Elise whenever that's his
father-in-law,
daughter.
who got blown to bits soon afterwards. And to add insult to injury, all the inheritance went to PJ's secret heir. If I had to go through all that, I'm pretty sure I'd go crazy.
I think Daniel made peace with
I
it.
don't know.
What do you mean?
He already lost everything. You think he cared about the money and everything like that much?
He found someone he loved so much, he moved across the entire continent just to be with her. That's beautiful. It also seems that he was eventually able to make an identity for himself and Lucare as well. After I found his daughter's body, I interrogated him for a bit. When I told him we were gonna do an autopsy on her body, he didn't react violently in any way.
See, Daniel became very emotionally mature in the
I
passing
remember
years.
him looking relieved and tired. Kinda like someone who'd just woken up from a coma.
He grew as a person. He had a whole character arc.
Philip J. Clarkson, the central figure behind the Clarksons' rise to power. He took 2 wives and fathered 3 children. But despite all his successes, he's been immortalized as a hunting trophy. Nothing but a sick joke.
Yeah, I'll also say PJ's a pretty big dickhead, so...
According to Morgan's story, she was the mastermind behind everything. The whole purpose of her plan was to protect her declining clan from their imminent downfall.
Is that really why
had
she
to
did
kill
it?
all her family members in order to purify the bloodline, so that in the end only the goddess of fertility would be left behind? I don't buy it. This plan has so many holes in it, I don't know where to begin.
I agree, yeah. It's like, so, to make sure that your bloodline goes on, you
Katrina
have to
may have
kill your
carried all of the
entire
evidence away.
bloodline?
But I still can't believe he was actually able to turn in this fairy tale as an official report.
It actually happened. I fucking lived it, man. I lived it. I was
He
there.
was taught how to rule as a child. Then he
Oh, shit,
prospered
sorry, I
so
didn't mean to
much that he
skip.
became powerful enough to rule an entire town on his own. But in the end, his own child betrayed him and ended his entire clan in a series of violent deaths. If that was your life, how would you look back on it?
Yeah, beats me. I wasn't born into a rich family, nor was I ever taught how to rule. And for what it's worth, I've also
I just
never
rule on
knocked
my
up a
own,
young
brother.
ex-actress. But I guess the one thing we can say is that any good life needs balance. Get too hung up on one thing and you lose sight of everything else. And if you betray someone, you'll get betrayed too.
Yeah, well, I didn't even get the chance to betray
Someone thinks
Melvin
they
the
can
way he
step
betrayed
all
me. He
over
just
people and
died.
then live out the rest of their life in peace. They're fooling themselves.
I wanted the opportunity to betray Melvin.
always
Instead,
get to
that
see
dude
how
just
those
went off and
people end
drowned
up
in the
in our
river.
line
It
of
pissed
work.
me off.
In the end, they die horrible deaths. That is why pizza is the only thing I trust. Pizza never betrays you.
What if the pizza goes bad?
She planned a string of murders all in order to restore the Clarksons to their former glory, right?
Yeah. According to Morgan's story. Matches up with the files, too.
But the only proof of that is the confession she privately gave to Morgan just before she
Damn,
died.
you know what? That's fair.
Galena Clarkson was also murdered
That is
immediately after she confessed.
a tall drink to swallow is just being like, I swear she told me this right before she blew herself and her father up, right before my very
Don't you
eyes.
think it's all a little too convenient?
I think it is pretty convenient, but it's also what happens, sadly.
Story-wise, yeah.
And the sacrifices. None of the FBI's official records contain an example of an actual human sacrifice. Aside from the cases that Francis Zach Morgan handled, that is.
There are tons of examples of animal sacrifice, though. And remember the witch hunts back in the Middle Ages?
Meaning?
Meaning, there are always exceptions to the rule. And Morgan alluded to the existence of some sort of journal, right?
There's a journal?
I think he said he read it in Professor R's lab.
Oh, yeah, that
If
journal.
we could find that, maybe this would all become easier to swallow.
Yeah, but that probably got wiped away in the
report didn't
hurricane
mention
as
anything
well.
About a journal. And if it truly did exist, it surely would have been submitted as evidence, unless he tried to cover it up on purpose.
Or unless he kept it to try
Or-
to investigate it more.
Unless the journal never existed in the first place.
Exactly.
Or unless he just kept it.
This case took place in Lucare and centered around the Clarksons. Oppressive authority, cross purposes, madness. and love.
And love.
Katrina took the truth along with many innocent lives and buried it all at the bottom of the swamp. But there's one truth that can never be washed away. This all started with the death of a young girl.
Damn, I told you, it really is just like Twin Peaks in certain ways. Oh no, I just have to take a guess. Well, she said with the young girl, so I guess I'm gonna go least last.
I think she's the biggest mystery out of all the people involved with the Lou Carré case. How could she agree to kill her own daughter, then herself?
San Rouge,
It's hard
man,
to
he's
imagine
told
ever
you
being
the
okay
whole
with that.
time.
No matter how depressed I became.
Do you have a daughter? Does Leah
Why
have a
did
daughter?
she believe what Professor R told her?
Drugs,
whole blood
dude.
purge
I'm
story.
telling you, it's because
There's no way
San
anyone
Rouge,
in
the
their
red
right mind would ever
seeds.
believe that.
She wasn't in her right mind.
got
She
a
was
point.
drug induced as hell.
No matter how badly all the bullying must have broken her heart. I just find it too hard to believe.
It's the drug, dude. Someone gives you drugs, says it'll help you feel better, and then they just, trick you. They lie to you.
Don't you?
Yeah. But you shouldn't think too hard about it.
Why not?
Human beings don't make sense. We always do things that can't be explained with common logic, especially when it concerns our parents, children, and siblings.
That doesn't satisfy me. No matter how irrational an action may be, I want to know exactly why that person made such an irrational decision. Otherwise, what hope do we have?
He's told you about San
You're
Rouge
never
a
gonna be
billion
in a
times, though.
situation
I don't
where
understand why
everything makes perfect
she
sense.
just hasn't been listening to the story whatsoever that he's been telling, obviously.
Just stop sticking your nose so deeply into everything. That's my advice, as an old guy who's lived twice as long as you.
You and I are nothing alike. You decided to give up on your life and spend the rest of your time on Earth sitting around and playing Sudoku.
Whoa, why is Sudoku catching strays? What did Sudoku do to anybody? You need to chill the hell out.